Okay, I want to welcome everybody who has joined this live webinar to see the program for nonprofit organizations. It is very important to understand that we are in the business of helping nonprofits raise funds only for those who are coachable, for those who want to make a difference, and for those who have a supporting team. And even if you don't have a supporting team, we can develop one with an online marketing strategy utilizing social media, online marketing, etc. We have a numerous amount of people who would like to help, but within your organization, if you are a chairman, if you're the founder, if you're a leader, if you're a participant in this, with this program, there is a conversion process that needs to be done. And you have to understand that converting spending into earning is what's going to fund the Market America Nonprofit Organization Program. So what is the Nonprofit Organization Program? The NPO program allows an approved 501c organization to receive royalties for using the Market America NPO name, Nonprofit Organization name, based on the participation of its supporters shopping through a unique MarketAmericaShop.com website that is branded to the nonprofit organization. You are able to generate thousands of dollars per year in royalties by following a simple, straightforward process. Number one, get started as a Market America nonprofit organization and set up your shop.com/your nonprofit website. Two, promote the shop.com website to your supporters. Three, educate your supporters to share the shop.com website with their friends and their family members. And then four, purchases made at the NPO shop.com website will generate both weekly and monthly royalties for your nonprofit organization. How do we generate these royalties? There are two ways to generate royalties, monthly and weekly. Monthly royalties. Every Market America branded product has an individual royalty associated with it, similar to a retail profit, which are collected on every sale on your shop.com/nonprofit website. Whoops. And then the weekly royalties, every product sold through the NPOshop.com website has a point value attached to it. There are two different types, BV, which is business volume, and IBV. And points accumulate every single week. You get your own shop.com website, and we make sure that we provide the hottest deals, hundreds of exclusive Market America brands, social networking, Shop Buddy, daily deals, and also the cashback program. Now, for individuals who will shop through the shop.com website, you can earn anywhere from 2 to 50% cash back. When the nonprofit organization refers another individual, they would get 0.5% or 0.5% cash back for eligible purchases. Here are some of the Market America exclusive branded products. Keep in mind, we do not manufacture any of these products. We have exclusive manufacturers that bring the highest quality grade products to the market. And in this case, what you're seeing here is our isotonic capable solution that has superior delivery and maximum results. So if you have anyone who's taking any type of supplement, if you have anyone who's had any issues with a numerous amount of symptoms and diseases, these products will generate energy, may decrease pain, inflammation, and increase your overall health. The isotonic capable solution is a patented solution that has no fillers, it has no binders, meaning because it comes in a powder, crystal powder format, when mixed with water, it becomes the same pH as your body fluid. So the absorption of these products, we're talking 90 to 95% absorption within just 5 to 10 minutes versus a standard tablet that most people are taking, or capsule, where they would only receive 10% of the value. So the isotonic solution is the closest you'll get to an IV or an injection, okay? We can go over the products later. We have our Ultimate Aloe Solution. This is great for people who have issues with their digestive tract, people who have issues with heartburn, agita, etc. There are more details on these products. I'll be happy to go over them with your nonprofit organization, with all of your supporters in detail to see what would fit who, where within your organization and your community. We also have energy products like Awake and our Mocha Tonics. For those of you who know about people that are drinking either Red Bull, Monster, 5 Energy, etc. When comparing these products, the amount of sugar, the amount of caffeine, all of it is relevant, but this can be replaced for the same things people are purchasing in order to fund your organization, and the products are phenomenal. So the first people that are going to try this is going to be you. You're going to try these products and understand what is it that you're going to compare and help people purchase to support your organization. Omega-3s, at this point, doctors are prescribing them left and right. We know the value of them. The question is, let's look at the label, let's look at the ingredients, let's do a fair comparison and not a just price comparison, because you get what you pay for. And when you compare it, when you compare apples to apples, you get a better product at a way better price. And then we have our weight management solution, and this complete solution entails journaling, education, online tracking, and also mobile. We also have meals, shakes, and we also have accelerators that definitely help. However, the program is not based on just supplements. It's based on real foods, changing body composition, body behavioral attitudes, and the way you eat. How do you shop for your food? How do you cook your food? How do you order food when you go out to eat? And understanding the differences of a balanced plate of food when it's in front of you. Again, something very simple. Protein and fiber in every meal makes losing weight no big deal. So this is more education, and it's a lifestyle transition to do what? So that when the program is ended, or they end the 12-week program, it's something that's sustainable, longevity, they can take with them, not a diet, okay? We can get into details on this later on. We also have a numerous amount of products for anti-aging solutions. So for those of you who are 30 years and over, in many different ways, whether it be prostate care, joint support, whether it be testosterone levels, people having issues sleeping, women menopausal, people having issues with their eyesight, sexual potency, all of the above and more, we have something for everyone. The question is, who is looking or using some of these products already so that they can switch one, two, if not all of the products they're using to something of a better quality, but that would fund your organization. And then we have our Motives Cosmetics by Lauren Reitinger and Lala Anthony. These exclusive, customizable cosmetic line, this exclusive cosmetic line goes far beyond MAC, Sephora, Bobbi Brown, and I'm just to mention a few. If you haven't heard of Motives, then you should go to Instagram and take a look, because the publicity this has is huge. The quality is excellent, superior to any of the brands I mentioned previously. And in addition to that, Motives has more followers than Clinique, Bobbi Brown, all of those makeup lines put together. So this is something that can be switched over. Again, women are putting this on. It doesn't matter what the economy is. Women will put on and they will buy makeup before they buy groceries. And then we have our skincare lines. This really depends from basic all the way to estheticians who are very clinical, working with clients or what have you. And this is, again, a numerous amount of high-quality anti-aging lines to help, skincare lines to help in the industry, and then comparing makes a world of a difference. This will fund your organization as well. And then again, kid approved, definitely pediatrician approved, DNA miracles to provide better quality products. And again, all the way down to the gummy vitamins, and teaching our community how to read the labels to understand the amount of sugar and amount of other stuff that's in a lot of other vitamins, etc., including, and I'll name one, like Flintstones, who has aspartame in it. And if you're not reading the labels, and our community is not reading the labels, then we suggest that you do a fair comparison. Again, this is going to fund your organization. Then we have basic things, you know, like for people who take showers, gel, hairspray, shampoo, conditioners, high quality. And then we have our eco-friendly snap to clean your house, to clean your dishes, to clean your laundry. And when we do a fair comparison, and I'm talking, you know, Tide, All, Gain, and any other product that you're using out there, whether it's Dawn, I don't care what it is, when we look at these products realistically, this is going to save you money. It's going to save you money. It's going to give you a better quality product, and it's also going to help your community, and it's going to help fund the organization by just switching a few things. We have our pet care solution because we know we have a lot of pet lovers, and because our products, the isotonics I mentioned earlier, they were so good, they were giving them to their pets, because a lot of them were having issues with arthritis or what have you. Because a lot of them suffer the same things humans suffer when it comes to their heart, their nervous system, etc. So these are great products. You want to take a look at that. And then we have our exclusive, not exclusive, our partner stores. And these are just a few to mention. We do have over 4,000 stores, and we provide over 50 million products. There's pretty much nothing that the nonprofit organization, shop.com website, doesn't have. So what we're asking you as a nonprofit is immediately take a close look and learn, and I will teach you. My team will teach you how to convert the same money that you're spending on a monthly basis. We will do what we call a shopping annuity assessment in order to convert and redirect from brick and mortar running to the store to click and order, and this funds the organization. The organization gets an exclusive branded shop.com website. You are shopping at the XYZ Nonprofit Organization portal. And then how the NPO monthly royalties are earned. At the end of every month, the virtual account where additional monthly type royalties are accumulated will be totaled, and a check for that amount will be automatically sent to the nonprofit organization. Here's a small example of a typical household, and this can be modified. So let's assume something basic if you're going to start supporting your organization. A multivitamin, a vitamin C, a shampoo, some dishwashing crystals, laundry detergent, and fabric softener. Everyone uses this. You use this. So again, take a closer look, cost, price, and then royalties, $21.15. When you take these high-quality products and you understand the price point and you do a fair comparison by educating yourself, if you had just 200 members contributing to this cause, okay, 200 who would purchase these few items every month, you would have an additional $4,230 in royalties alone. This does not include the point system that's accumulated here, okay? So a significant difference, and this will happen by default. Why? Because many people may not be able to give as much, but they're going to buy the same things that they need every month. They're going to do that with or without your organization. You're going to do it by default. Why? Because that's just the way it is. So a little overview again here. the business volume, I'm going to get into point and how this works for the money, is exclusive branded products that we have here versus your internet business volume, which is really from the partner stores. Okay? So again, BV and IBV come from these stores here. And again, these are just a few, and I'm going to show you how this pays. Ways to create the BV. You have to use the products. If you're the founder, the chairman, a board member in the organization, that's the first, number one rule is you must use the products in order to experience, one, the savings, two, the high quality. Because if you don't understand the quality and the savings that you're getting and you can't see the money that it's going to fund your organization by a default method, then you will not be able to deliver this. Okay, once you do this, it's simple. And then an auto ship program so that before you run out of these products, you're getting more every month or every 3 weeks or every 2 months or every 90 days. Whatever it is for you and for everyone, it's individual and customizable. But the idea is if you run out of product, chances are you're going to run to the store. And every time you go to the grocery store and you spend $10, $20, $30, $50, $100, $200, you got to think that that money could have funded your nonprofit organization. Okay? Retail sales will happen by default. Social media at this point. Maybe some grandparents, and even I find a lot of them that are doing it. So how do the weekly royalties work? Okay, you have a left and a right bank in your portal. Supporters of your nonprofit organization register as customers on the shop.com/yournonprofit website and make purchases which generate points. Remember, the BV and IBV, these points accumulate in the left and right banks alternately placed as the customers or your supporters purchase. Okay? When the points accumulate for the BV, let me show you right here. So, when the points accumulate for the BV, 1,200 on the left for BV and 1,200 on the right for BV, which are the red ones, okay, you get a $300 check. This does not include the royalties I showed you, the $4,200 a month, for example, that I showed you. This is in addition to that, okay? And when the points reach in the IBV from the partner stores, Home Depot, Walmart, Groupon, etc., 1,200 on the left, 1,200 on the right, that's another $300 check, okay? So it's not if it's going to hit, it's just a matter of when. Let people shop, and the points will accumulate. The points don't flush out. They stay there for the BV for a year and for the IBV 2 years. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The more campaigns we do, the more people we put on auto ship, the quicker it'll happen. When the points hit 2,400 and 2,400, it repeats itself, which is another 300 for both BV and IBV. When it hits 3,600 and 3,600, it's another 300 for both BV and IBV. And when it hits 5,000 and 5,000, it's another $600, okay? It jumps. That's right. It jumps $600, giving you a total of $1,500 in BV and $1,500 in IBV, okay? And $1,500 in IBV, which is a total of $3,000 per week that this will happen. It's not if it's going to happen. It's whether or not you implement it, and then if it takes your organization 30 days, 60 days or 90 days to flush through this, or whatever it takes the first time, then the second time it's going to be quicker and quicker and quicker because the organization is going to expand. Okay? Here are the requirements for nonprofit organizations. You must be a 501c corporation, have a qualified sponsoring Market America and franchise owner like myself or anyone on my team. You must complete and submit a Market America NPO application and agreement, which we will send to you, and have an unfranchised owner who agrees to the NPO service responsibilities and submits a signed commitment to that fact. So there's a commitment on both ends, okay? So if you're looking to do this and you're ready to do this, I also have to sign an agreement to work with you and with your leaders and your supporters to teach the community, develop campaigns, and in order for us to market this and help you raise funds as soon as possible. The sooner you get to doing this, the better it will be. Okay? Let's keep it simple. Begin with recommending household items, home and garden, purchases for your health, cosmetic, beauty aids, personal care, your back-to-school clothes, jewelry, flowers, and over 50 million, says 35, over 50 million products and services are available on your website. So we have a home shopping list. We have something also called a shopping advisor that walks you through your house. But in this case here, sorry about that, if you just selected a few things that you're buying, what the shopping list automatically will do, it will identify products that Shop.com Market America has that are exclusive to the same ones or identical to the same ones you're using. And then you can see what's best, and then you can say, I like this, I'm going to use this. So imagine providing supporters for your organization the convenience of internet shopping, access to most anything a person can need, fast access to the best pricing, coupons, earning up to 50% cash back, plus a 0.5% for anyone they refer who purchases on your Shop.com website. So this is a win-win situation all the way around the board. And I tell you, this money really is coming from hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising that we eliminate. The beautiful part that I love most about this is that we don't make the money off of the people. It's a totally different concept. We help people save money. We make sure they get the best coupons. We make sure they get the best deals and save as much money. And by default, you earn royalties for this. So if you're a 501c corp, if you have a need to create funds, if you have a supportive nonprofit organization, if you have a sponsoring Market America distributor, you qualify, okay? So I think another bullet point really is the thing, if you're, I should add to this, it says, if you're willing to make the change and explore, this will work. We put the work in. It's not a hop, skip, and a jump, but it's definitely doable, and we have a strategy to make it work. So thank you for joining this webinar. Please give me some feedback. Let me know what works for you and how we can help your organization to make it happen. My name is Carlos Cintron. If anyone invited you to this presentation, please get back with the person who did invite you to this. We're here to support and raise funds for nonprofit organizations. Thank you very much. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. You can ask the questions now. If you're muted, you can unmute yourself. Probably you are muted.
You there, Carlos?
Yeah, I'm here.
Amazing presentation. I was able to retrieve the presentation, and I just the first part I was a little confused about the NPO, how to have them sign up and stuff like that, you know, the first part, the beginning part. That's where I got a little lost, but everything else I caught it.
No problem. I'll go over that with you. It's a simple application we send to them. They sign it. All they need to do is just have their tax exempt, you know, their tax ID number and a copy of that, and that's pretty much it. After that, it's simple. We send the application in. Once that clears within a few days, they get their own shop.com website, and then after that, immediately we just, you know, we should get with the leaders and develop a plan.
Okay, good stuff.
If anybody else has any questions, you can ask them now. If not, I want to thank everybody for joining. And this presentation, if I'm correct, it is recording, so we're able to share it later and show it to any one of our nonprofit organizations or members or what have you, and we can go over and over again. Because I'm pretty sure that it was clear enough and that this is going to benefit everyone. So let's make it work. Here is an example flyer that we can create, recreate, you know, make a pledge, support by redirecting your shopping through shop.com/whatever the nonprofit is, save money, earn cash back, fund the nonprofit, all at the same time. Thank you for your support. We also we can do a shopping annuity assessment to support XYZ organization, and what this is. Hello?
I'm sorry. Are these in the back office, or these flyers, or we make them ourselves?
No. Most of the stuff is pretty much done. What I'm doing is just I'm personalizing it per nonprofit. So over here in this one, I have the Children Cancer Society of America. But we can switch this to your nonprofit, okay? And then what we're doing is we're going to be accumulating a file of a numerous amount of flyers to see what works, what doesn't work, and what converts best, and then do the networking with nonprofit organizations. You know,
okay.
we want everyone to focus as well on finding their way to the Chamber of Commerce, to the local community, and networking with as many nonprofits. Let's find out where the nonprofits are, and let's help them, because they are in need of help, and the reality is that they're spending this money already, and all we need to do is just convert it for them, and it will, by default, fund. And it'll make a world of a difference. I mean, it's going to help so many people.
Right.
Good stuff.
Okay, and if anybody has any suggestions or ideas concerning flyers, things you've done that has worked, you know, at a regular event, you know, I'm open to all of that, and let's make it better. We have something legit, very, very. It's a strong asset, very strong tool. So let's get to work. All right, this is over. If nobody has any more questions, I'm done. Thank you for attending. Let's make this happen. And thank you, Rob, for attending, and Delmy, Christina, Francis, Milena, Millie, everybody that's on. Thank